Asia in India, the world's third largest emitter of fossil fuels, still relies heavily on coal. India's energy needs are expected to grow fast as it faces a difficult choice that will have consequences for the whole world.
As India's energy needs are expected to grow fast, it faces a difficult choice that will have consequences for the world. Even under the most optimistic projections, a part of the demand for energy must be met by dirty coal power, a key source of heat-trapping carbon emissions. But in some parts of the country, the economy is heavily dependent on local coal fields. Locals living in the eastern city of Jharia in the Jharkhand state said they wouldn't survive without it. Scavenger Anil Chauhan said he would get around 50 rupees or 67 cents for one full sack.
आग लगाते हैं इसका आग के मतलब पोड़ा बढ़ता है और कोयला के रूप में पोड़ा बनता है और बेचने जाते हैं बाजार में हम लोग।
कितना मिलता है
ये बोरा से 50 रुपया।
कल में पास हम लोग बेच ले 5 हो गए 3 लड़का एक लड़की है बस बच्चा लोग को पढ़ाते हैं हम लोग चुनते हैं उन लोग को पढ़ाते हैं।
The coal in Jharia is cheap, accessible, and plentiful, and sustains the communities most vulnerable. At the ongoing UN Climate Summit in Glasgow, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced his country would aim to stop adding greenhouse gases to the atmosphere by 2070. Asked about coal, India Environment Minister Bhupender Yadav said the country had no immediate plans to phase it out.
Developing countries have a right to their fair share of the global carbon budget and are entitled to the responsible use of fossil fuels within this scope. In such a situation, how can anyone expect that developing countries can make promises about phasing out coal and fossil fuel subsidies? Developing countries have still to deal with their development agendas and poverty eradication.
India's short-term targets for 2030 involve increasing its current capacity of non-fossil fuel electricity to 500 gigawatts, using green energy to meet half of its needs, and reducing the carbon intensity of its economy by 45%. But there are 27 million people without access to electricity in India. It has roads and homes to build, while extreme heat is driving up the demand for air conditioning. To fulfill these needs, India will need to build a power system the size of the entire European Union's.